want to just take the batteries?
We have got to be three of the most suspicious characters in Morocco right now.
You can be here.
Oh.
This is a military zone. Spanish military.
Staring at us like we were going to. I'm embarrassed that it's more so betrayed me. Your mouth tells a lie.
Just to recap on what happened last week. We left France after getting some jobs done on the boat, and we hoisted the sails for a journey south to Cartagena in Spain. We also broke our new top speed record, reaching 22.8 knots, but for most of the sail it was extremely comfortable, and we made it into Cartagena as the sun rose. As you know, we're heading out of the Mediterranean to cross the Atlantic Ocean this season, so there wasn't much time for us to muck around on land. After a quick shop, we were already looking at the weather to get going again, but not before we climbed one of these mountains with my old friend Oki, who had just arrived to join us on the Vagabonde for 1 week or more.
And who have we got here, Oki?
Good morning. How are we?
Oki joined us this morning on the train.
Good to be back.
Arriving from where?
Valencia.
So you guys will remember Oki from our earlier episodes. He just bought a boat.
Thongs off everyone before you step on board.
Actually, I don't care if you wear your thongs.
that looks fantastic coming through the water. Good on you, mate.
Have a good trip. And the boat's in Valencia.
See.
Yes. How's the boat going?
Oh, she's good. She's
Yeah?
good. A little bit of work to be done to get it ready for
How'd my rigging tweak go?
How did Riley's rigging tweak go?
Yes, tell us about the rigging tweak.
Oh, Riley did me a favour and tightened everything up. Tightened it up so well that the forestay ripped out of the deck. I was showing another mate. I said, "This is how you tighten up the forestay." He gave it a little twinge, just bang, straight out of the deck. But it's all good. I bodged it up. We're ready to go again.
And we are about to climb a mountain over here. This whole city is just surrounded by mountains. It's really quite beautiful.
What have you found?
There are rosemary trees everywhere. Just realised I smelled something really nice and I had a look around. There's a million plants.
We stumbled across a 17th century castle built by military engineers.
Spooky. This is so cool.
Oki actually bought his sailboat to trade in rare gems and to hunt for treasure. He rarely lets an opportunity to dig pass him by.
You never know.
Oh, Riles, come on.
I could probably jump
No way.
to get down.
Babe, don't be silly. Riley, please don't be silly.
Elayna, just chill.
Oh, God. What's up there?
Treasure.
Ankle sore?
Nah, that was alright.
You're crazy, man. It is a gorgeous afternoon here on the Vagabonde, and we were really looking forward to leaving to Morocco, but... dun dun dun. What's going on, fellas?
Oh, it's these control boxes again. So it's a pretty recognised problem with these engines. You got to replace these control boxes. It's kind of like you could consider it engine maintenance, but it's starting to get pretty frustrating. We've replaced 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So they're handing these out for free, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm his trade assistant today. I'm not really qualified, to be honest.
No? That's okay. No one here on the Vagabonde is.
Yeah, we're done.
You want me to try turn it on?
Yes, please.
Fingers crossed. Alright. Oh yeah, baby.
Working.
Yeah. Alright, she's ready to go. Let's go.
I got a new friend, I think I met her outside. She's so lovely, she said she'd give me a ride.
It was a 180 nautical mile journey ahead of us to Sidhe, Morocco. Riley had got some mail sent to the marina office there, so that was basically the only reason we were going there. What you doing?
Just hoisting the main.
I'm just kidding, I know what he's doing. I just have to prompt him sometimes.
So many new friends, I think I'm having a ball.
What's for dinner, Elayna?
I have nowhere to put things. Like, oh, we have just a bit of everything.
Because I put the table away.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to prepare dinner. Are you happy to eat dinner? Are you happy to have a picnic tonight?
Yes, I'm
no
very happy to
table?
have a picnic.
Alright, well that's great. I can use you as a,
You use it.
you can be my helper. Alright, so you want hummus on that. So I've had the early morning shift and the boys went through the shipping lane last night, but said it wasn't too busy, so that's good. And I think we only have 61 nautical miles left to Morocco.
Over.
Yes I am. We are going to Sidhe.
Okay, we know Saidia very well. We are also going to Saidia, but we do not want to get any closer than this. Could you just make sure you're not changing anymore your direction? Over.
He's the one on motor.
We are the overtaking vessel. Over.
I see that. Yep, we are just sailing by the wind, so I'm not really able to alter course right now. It would be great if you could speed up a little bit, and then I think we will be okay. That was really odd. And now they're altering course all over the place. Like, I just don't see how
They
they...
did not have to come near us.
No, they really didn't, and it was
A
just...
whole ocean, and they got within like what, 50 meters.
Yeah, like actually 50 meters. I had to go outside and steer, and but I couldn't go any further to starboard because where the wind was coming from, we would have jibed. So
It woke me from my nap.
yeah.
I was enjoying it.
What's over there, Oki?
Africa.
It's been a lazy day.
Yes.
Watching TV series, nearly getting run over by motorboats.
Couple of continents,
Yeah,
couple of naps, couple of series, couple of veggie burgers.
yeah.
Not bad.
Winning. So how was your sail last night? I woke up this morning and there was not one bit of footage on the camera. You're in trouble.
I was watching Utopia. We had 28 knots maximum, all from about 120 down to even 18. We would have probably averaged 10 knots, I'd say, SOG. And went through a shipping line.
Yeah? How many ships did you see?
Not so many, not as many as we've seen in Malta or
Yeah.
the Panama Canal.
We've covered, what, 160 nautical miles since yesterday, Arvo.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Puerto Saída, sailing vessel La Vagabonde. We are a 45-foot catamaran with a booking to stay in your marina.
Okay, yes, okay.
Can I ask where we should put our fenders, on the port side or starboard side or both?
هشام صافي راهم دخلوا الباب دوكا راهم غاديين مع ديك الطفيله باش ملي يوصلوا عاود الباصه يطونيو
Schnell, Kadabarkaf!
Easy as pie. Bit of a strong breeze, but the marina is completely empty here. It's basically just us here.
We just had all the guys on board.
We have got to be three of the most suspicious characters in Morocco right now. They rock up, hop on the boat. One of the guys catches me filming him out the window.
And then they're like, what profession have you got?
My what?
Profession.
Oh, my profession. Oh, videographer. Video. I make video.
I make a video?
Yeah.
No, not American video.
No, I make videos.
Yeah.
Make video.
Producer.
With the
Producer. I couldn't say I'm a travel vlogger. There's no way he would know what that was.
Making videos,
Producer?
producing videos.
Yeah, producer.
Make videos.
Producer.
Yeah.
Film.
Producer.
Film.
Film.
All of you?
Myself and Elayna and Jared.
You are a producer too?
Sorry.
Yeah.
The same profession?
Yes.
Yeah. And then they asked if we had a drone, and they pulled the drone apart, and they said we're going to take it.
Do you want to just take the batteries?
If you take battery, then we cannot use. Then Oki came in the room, and then...
What do you do? Holiday. Construction, but holiday for me, my friends.
Construction.
Yeah, Australia.
Thank you.
No worries. And then they just left in a hurry, so we're not sure what's going on right now.
The first guy was really nice.
Yeah.
Then there's always one guy wearing a suit. He's the only one allowed to wear a blue suit.
Despite the awkward experience with the customs officers, our passports were stamped, which meant we were technically free to explore the country. There is actually no one. Why is there so many restaurants and shops with no people in them?
Big investment gone bust, apparently, according to my friend Riley. There's banks, there's
Capitalising on my research.
loads of restaurants. So we had a theory, wait for the boats and then build the restaurants, but apparently they did it all at once.
Yeah.
And now there's no boats and no one in the restaurants.
We are about to catch a bus to the actual town, so we're on the outskirts right now. Sidhe Centre had a little bit more going on, with a few restaurants and shops, but mostly a long sandy beach where we sat and drank herbal tea for the afternoon. Alright, what's the drone story?
Well, it's more comments on the ridiculousness of bureaucracy. I had to fill out a receipt. They took my drone, which I was like, okay, that happened in Tunisia, I get that. Then a day later and an hour before we're going to leave, they're like, oh, you need to quickly come in and sign the receipt so that I've got a receipt to give you so that when we do the swap over for the drone, it's more official or whatever it is. So there's 4 guys sitting around in the office, and it takes them half an hour to knock up a receipt, and I sign it, and it's just so mind-bendingly unnecessary.
Well, for us, they have their reasons. Their drones
No,
are a
that's what
problem.
No, drone is fine, and there might need to be official documentation, but they didn't do it at the time, Elayna. They're doing it a day later anyway. So it's just, they're quickly getting me to fill out the receipt so that then they can swap it for the drone, when they could have just brought it down and done it at the time. So they're trying to make it seem official without anything actually being official at all here.
Yeah. Good on them for trying.
Well, no. I should have just been like, yeah, no, that ship sailed. But anyway, I just shuddered to think of the wasted man hours in a nation.
Wannabe skater, part-time hippie, full-time educator, so the kid busy. Buffalo soldier, mini fro roster. We all trying to eat, don't you reach for my pasta.
If you did have to live in a tent, it's not a bad life. Chuck a few lines in the water in the morning.
Riley checked us out this morning, got our drone back, and we are heading to Melilla, which is a Spanish colony, still in Morocco.
Which is strange because there's all Spanish laws and rules and we have to check in and out of Spain,
Yeah.
but it's on the Moroccan coastline.
Yes, very odd, but we're going to go suss it out. We're just keen to get out of that marina, to tell you the truth. Got the mail, got out. No wind, but it's okay. Would you take a look at these buffoons? News just in, we are stopping off at this rock island. Gonna drop the anchor and the boys are gonna go for a swim, and I'm going to supervise because it is cold, my friends. It's very cold.
You can be here.
Ah,
This is a military zone, Spanish military zone.
lo siento! I'm very sorry.
This must be Spanish obviously Spanish coast as well. Very nice. Boys are on there. Doing their job.
Well, they must have saw us coming on the AIS because just after we dropped anchor, they came burning around the corner on a rubber ducky. There was like
Huge machine gun.
10
It's the only
guys
place
on
to
it.
go for a dip forever. And we jumped in the water and then literally went down, had one look at the bottom, and then around the corner.
They were so nice though.
They were the
They were good.
nicest people with machine guns I've ever met.
Yeah. Thank God.
Never be too sure though.
Yeah.
I was pretty scared at first, I have to admit. Join us next time as we sail along the coastline of Morocco and explore the land of the setting sun.
Mate, thanks for the photo. Very, very nice.
Very, very blue.
Dat leise, das man nicht